Hey, this is Mass X with a new keep or delete video, and we are gonna talk about Tower of God New World. Yes, I've been playing this game. I didn't want to do a video right when it came out because I wanted to be able to get into the game a bit more and see if I like it. And this is one of the pleasant surprises of 2023. Now, yes, it's an idle RPG, but could be possibly the best one of 2023? Let's really dive into this game because it's actually pretty good. Now, one of the nice things about this game is if you're going to be completely free to play or an incredibly light spender and you want to re-roll your account, it's super easy, okay? You just go in where I just clicked up there and you hit miscellaneous and you can just delete your account. As you can see, there's a delete account button. Just come in as a guest. It will take approximately 8 minutes to get through what you need to. You'll get enough for 2 full pulls. And if you don't get what you want, start over again. Now, mind you, the rates on the SSR pluses are very low, so it could take a lot of time, so just be ready for that if you want to go that route. Now, if you are a mid-spender or a whale, of course, they do have lots of good offers, especially some buy-ins for SSR pluses that are pretty reasonable, and I gotta say I was pretty impressed with that. But enough of that, let's talk about the game. Now, of course, it's an idle RPG. And one of the main adventure areas, of course, is going up the tower. And you basically, it's got a really nice system how it works. And once you get a handle of the game, you can go full auto and you can cut out the cutscenes. They give you those options. There's skip buttons, so it goes fairly quick. And as you can see right here, this button, when it lights up with the action cam, just turn that off, get rid of your cutscenes if you're just looking to barrel through and you know you're not going to have any problems with the teams you're playing. The characters and the way elements work in this game is actually really cool, and I do want to talk about that. So in this growth area, and I've only gotten 2 of the areas opened up so far, but the key is the Shinsui link, okay? Basically, you don't have to worry about leveling your characters up in this game. You have 5 slots, and the slots are what you level up. Absolutely love this, okay? So it means you can interchange characters, and it was a smart move by them because character elemental colors play a big role in this game and can prove to be a huge benefit if you pay attention, and they even make it easy for you to go ahead and match up properly with teams, which I'll show you in a second. But basically you just level up a level. You click on it, say I click here, level up, and boom, I had enough resources to level up. So 2 of mine are at 88, 3 are at 87. I'm one of those people that likes to keep everything even. Of course, if you've got a really good DPS and you're going to rely on that one, you can always level that one up maybe 10, 20 levels higher than everything else, so it's going to assist you in your climb. But it's a really nice touch and a good quality of life. Also, as you progress, you have tri-essence. Basically, there's 3 different types: strength, dexterity, intelligence, and you can level that up, and that affects particular characters, as you can see, and it will show you who applies to teammates wise. Again, very simple, and I like the theme of letting things basically work on most characters, or not all characters, so you can focus more on equipment and how you want to strategize. Now, as I was talking about before, if you go into an adventure, it's made it really simple for you. You can hit auto and you can either say focus on combat power or focus on element. So for instance, elements in this game is where you get your boosts from. So in purple and yellow are very interesting how they did it, because let's say I have a purple team with 3 purples and 2 reds, let's say, and my opponent has 2 yellows and, I don't know, 3 blues. Well, my purple will have the elemental advantage over the yellow because it goes by the amount of characters. So as long as you have more, you get that push. And it's a good push, okay? Then, of course, all the others work as you would figure, you know, blue beats red, red beats green, so on, so on. But if I hit like focus on element, now it sets my team up by element, okay? On how it's going to go against them. And because they have 3 blues, it set me up with a bunch of greens. But if I want to go combat power, boom, I jump up, of course, much higher because marrying on the element, I have different characters that are built with better equipment right now for who I'm using. But again, it gives you those options, quick options, and of course then you can always then work off of that. Now in this game, it's got lots of different things to do. Of course, you got your summoning, which we'll talk about later. You've got your agency service center, which I've used up all mine today. But basically, it's the missions you send your characters on to get free stuff. Super easy. You've seen it before in other idle RPGs. You have your archive section, which basically sets up buffs on your characters and help them out by your progress level. So as you progress and get certain characters, this rises up, and that's going to also help your teammates out, but not something you have to necessarily focus on. You'll just get it from continually playing the game. And then, of course, there's alliances. There's not much going on in it right now, but you have an alliance check-in. There are going to be events down the road. Then under the Expedition tab, you've got a couple different areas. You've got your good old arena, and you're going to see 3 different levels there to start with. Just what you would expect when you look at arena. You go in there, you can challenge somebody, and off to the races you go. You also have trial area, which basically is your different elements, and it's a great way to get SSRs, because if you do your elements, let's say you do your yellow elemental trial, and your purple, and you do all of them, you'll continually get crystals that will allow you to get SSR characters of that color type. Very nice touch, like it a lot. You've got your mock battle facility. Think of it like a boss battle, and basically you go against the boss and you try to get as much points as you can, and then you get rewards for that. You can do it twice a day. So something great too, because as you can see, there's a ton of equipment in there that you could win. Last in this section is Conquest mode, and that is your basically maze mode. You can auto clear it if you finish one, or of course you can go on to do more training. I'm not sure if I have one available right now. No, I do not. 2 more hours at reset and I'll be able to move on to the next one. But again, if you're used to that maze type mode where you can get buffs, this one in particular will also give you assignments to get more rewards. Pretty straightforward stuff. But what this game also does is it rewards you with a lot of stuff, okay? So for instance, let's say you pull a character. I just pulled this particular one, and if I will get 100 of the currency in this, and it will work with all characters that you pull. Also too, there's an auto equip system. As you can see, it can put the best equipment on for you. And then some of the other cooler features are in here is as you increase your proficiency level, you will get exclusive weapons for your characters. So for instance, this was the first SSR Plus I got, Karaka, and I've already got his exclusive equipment. As you can see, my proficiency is to the top. And that will also go with rapport. Once I get that to the top, I will go ahead and get another piece to the puzzle for building this character. I love this touch, okay? You're not drawing for exclusives or things like that. Yes, you're going to have to draw for the main 4 equipments or get them by gameplay, but the exclusive you get just from playing and increasing the level of the particular character. And of course, you can't be an idle RPG without having your idling at all times, so you can claim your rewards during the day And there you go. But what they've done in this game, which I also really appreciate, is good quality of life, but also too lots of rewards. You get the currency when you level up too. So when you level up a level, you'll get a mail saying you received, it's usually 100 of the currency. And that's my point, is Netmarble is not a fave game developer of a lot of people. I don't play many of their games and haven't played their games in quite some time. But this game has really nice touch. Whoever developed this not only considered your normal player, but considered all aspects of players, from free to play to your midlines to your whales. Everybody is covered in this, and I really like it. And they've got lots of free stuff going on right now. On top of all that, the story mode is immersive and wonderful. And as you progress through the tower, you open up more story modes. And these story modes are interactive. If you've watched the anime, it is very close to that. But the extra touches they did is they've gone into more detail. They've really stepped into the Webtoon and taken parts from that were maybe overlooked in the anime and have put them in here. So if you're a fan of this IP, you will really enjoy how immersive not only the story mode is, but how they thought out to put this game together. There's lots of events going on. There's the pre-registration reward, new regulars, first missions, etc., etc. The point is, I gave this game about 5 days before I did a review because I wanted to delve in deep, because I like the IP, and honestly, for basically an idle RPG, it's been really hit or miss this year. Nothing has been able to stick with me, and I'm really, really enjoying this game and finding it to be quite possibly the best idle game to come out this year. And that's a pretty tall tale, because it really covers all aspects of what you want to see in a game, both as an idle RPG and just as something to really immerse yourself in. So I gotta say, hats off to the people that did develop this game. The thought processes and the care that they took, I think they've done a great job with this one, and I can see this game holding out. It looks beautiful, it's immersive, it has good quality of life, and in the end, everything they did in this really you can see that they were trying to cover all player base types, which is wonderful to see. And to take that much care, they do deserve kudos for a game well developed and well done. So, of course, it's pretty obvious with this one, it is a definite keep for me. I'm going to have a separate summons video on this game because I saved up a ton of summons, and that's another thing. You will get a fair amount of summons in this game if you just play. I mean, a lot. So keep that in mind when you're playing it. And they do have a pity system. You're guaranteed an SSR. I don't have it in front of me. I cannot remember if it is at 100. I believe it is. Let's go ahead and take a look at that before we bonk out of here. So if we go to summons, you can see, yeah, you'll get an SSR guaranteed at 100 of your choosing, and at 200 you get an SSR plus. So yeah, it's kind of high at 200, but at least you've got a pity system in here. And quite honestly, a lot of these SSR pluses are solid characters, and with the fact of dupes in this game, you're more likely to be able to dupe up your SSRs quicker, and that will make them stronger and more useful out of the gate. So again, this is a definite keep to me. I think they did an awesome job with this game. And if you enjoy this IP or enjoy idle games, period, I highly recommend giving this one a shot, especially with all the stuff they are currently giving out to players at this time, because it just went global. So Keep a lookout for my summons video, and with that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps so much. Have a great day.